The silence inside the penthouse was different now. It was the soft, calming gale that Jungkook used to live after a long day of work. No, this silence had a sharp edge. It parted against the window like a warming into the cold corner of the bed where Taehoon should have been. Jungkook sat the edge of the mattress, slowly resting on his knee, finger placed together. He started at the floor like it might explaining how everything fell apart. It's just one night his phone started beside him on the nightstand, black screen, silent but heavy, so heavy he hadn't slept, not really. Maybe he had closed his eyes for a bit, but his chest is not the usual kind of his chest pain from both meeting or investor call. Not this was something now, something sharp and unfamiliar. Jungkook whispering to himself, I just snapped, that's all. It was just one moment, one breath too fast, one emotion too loud. Everything had been piling up for days, not for weeks. That upcoming press interview, the investor from breathing down his neck. His mother asking too many cold questions about wedding plans, and then thinking his mother so loud, so bright, so full of emotion, and Jungkook didn't know how to handle all of it at once. Jungkook closed his eyes tightly. I didn't mean to yell. I swear I didn't, but the memory replay like movies. Her face, his wide eyes, lip parted, heart leaning out from every corner of his heart, and then he left, slamming the door. Then he left, slammed the door, walking into the rain. Jungkook picked up his phone with shaky fingers. He opened him, counted his thumb, hovered over the keyboard. Taehoon, are you okay? Delete. Come home. Delete. I'm sorry. He paused, finger frozen. Jungkook shortly. It's not enough. He dropped the phone onto the bed like it bumped his skin. Then his eyes saw something near the couch. Taehoon, oh, hoodie, the soft oversized on plain blood, small like vanilla, lemon, and something just like Taehoon. Jungkook walked over and picked it up. Slowly his hand trembled a little as he clutched it close. He pressed his finger into soft fabric and breathed it deeply. Jungkook mumbled into the hoodie, I miss you. His voice cracking. Jungkook smiled sadly to himself. You are probably sulking with Jimmy right now, wrapped in his blanket, holding tea like dramatic prince. He sat down slightly on the floor, back against the couch, still holding the hoodie like it was all he had left. Jungkook singing very slow. I'm such a silly person. Jungkook softly, I should be listen, just listen, not defend, not snap, not push you away. The silence didn't answer him. It only made an edge in his chest. Was Jungkook pulling the hoodie close. Please come back. I'll do better. I promise. And in that moment, sitting on the cold floor, holding on to the only piece of the home he had left, Jungkook knew he was not afraid of love. He was just afraid of losing the only person who made him feel it so clearly. Taehoon POV Jimin couch was not really uncomfortable, but for Taehoon it felt like lying on a bed made by tiny sharp memories. Each cushion pressed against old feeling. Each second dragged like a heavy cloud. He curled deeper into the blanket, hugging like a shield, pretending he was okay. From the kitchen, Jimin kept glancing at him quickly, carefully, like someone watching a glass about to break. Jimin softly, you want coffee? Jimin didn't answer right away. His eyes stayed fixed on the TV screen where a morning it felt like a joke. Jimin mumbling, I am not crying over a man. He was quick at the end, running the lights. Jimin walking over, resting an eyebrow. No one said you were. Obviously, you were crying because the air condition is too cold, right? Sniffing exactly. He took the coffee and held it close. It warm, could feel his heart too cold. That's all. Jimin sitting beside him. You are allowed not to be upset with him, but you are also allowed to miss him. Taekook whispering quickly, I don't miss him, but his hand was already unlocked, his phone already scrolling, already reaching for something that was not there anymore. Photos, so many photos. Jungkook laughed in the kitchen. Jungkook wearing Taekook oversized sunglasses. Taekook whopped in Jungkook's arms at the gala. A selfie in the mirror. Both of them. Last week, snapped a picture of Taekook mid-bite. Taekook's eyes were shining with happiness in that picture, so open, so real. Taekook mumbled into his scrub. Stupid man with stupid bunny toast. Jimin gently want me to text him. Taekook shaking his head. No, of course. Yes, I mean, no, I just need space. That's all. His voice cracked like thin glass under pressure. Jungkook POV later that night. The penthouse was quiet when Jungkook got home. Still cold, still missing color. He dropped his coat on the sofa but didn't bother change clothes or turning on the lights. He just walked into their bedroom and there it was. Taehoon's hoodie folded clearly on the bed, that one he wore before storming out. Jungkook walked over like the fabric might shatter. His move too fast. He picked it up slowly and held it close. Jungkook whispering into hoodies, come back to me. Storm cold. The room said nothing. Taehoon POV same night. The rain still from outside. Jimin window soft steady. Taehoon stood there with an empty mug, washing the dark cloth. His heart felt just full and heavy. Jimin didn't say much. He had been gone since dinner, just present, just there. He walked over and placed a soft towel on Taehoon's shoulder. Jimin softly, you know he didn't mean it, right? Taehoon whispered, I know. The words said quickly in the air. The rain drenched on the glass. The silence between two hearts settled thin but still holding. And finally Taehoon looked out at the rain and whispered to himself, quiet, barely to breathe. Taehoon mumbling, you promised me tomorrow and I still want that. Jungkook POV, the city outside passed like always, care holding non-signing blank. People moving like the world haven't changed, but inside Jungkook penthouse everything was quite too quiet, a heavy kind of silence, one that didn't comfort him, one that hurt. It had been 2 days, 2 whole days since Taehoon walked out, slammed the door, and took all the warmth with him. Jungkook sat on the edge of the car, staring at the cold plate of breakfast he made that morning. The eggs were untouched, the toast had gone hard. Taehoon's favorite food, the mug, still sat in the sink, and the soft pink stain of his pillow still visible. Taehoon Jungkook softly to him said, you said you just need space, but it's too empty without you. He had told himself that Taehoon needs time, that they both did, but now all Jungkook could feel was regret. Jungkook whispering, I wish you'd stop you. I should be pull you back, not just stood there. At the work, he tried to stay busy, but even that didn't help. He yelled at an inner over a small mistake. He ignored only a teasing joke. Young gently dragged a meeting. Still no words. Jungkook just shook his head. He didn't trust his voice, not today. And the night the was he wouldn't lie in the bed and reach towards the left side, the hand side, and the blanket was still soft. The pillow still smelled like shampoo and warm coffee beans. Something Jungkook burning his breath into it, hoping it dream of him. He never did. Phone in his hand again. He opened and their chat again. I miss you. Delete type. Come home. Delete again type. Please. Pause off his head. Jungkook quickly. You wouldn't believe me. Not after what I said. That night the rain returned again, the sky cracked open again, just like that night, the same rain, the same ash in his chest. Jungkook stood in front of the huge window, watching raindrop rest on down the glass. He clenched his fist. The sadness was too loud. Jungkook's voice tried low. This is not how we end, not like this. He grabbed his coat key and umbrella. His chest pounded. Jungkook mumbled under his breath, "Forget everything. I just want to see him." He drove fast, too fast. The visage was struck the water. His heart was loud. Then the thunder outside. Each red light felt like punishment. He second away from the stretched too long. Jacob whispering as he interrupted steady waves. "Please still be there. Please don't hate me." His fingers off his lip pressed tightly. Try not to fall apart. All the memories playing in his head. The hung dancing in the kitchen in socks. The hung stealing bites from his plate. The hung whispering sleepy, "I love you" at 2 a.m. Jungkook desperate. "I can't lose you, not like this." The rain kept falling, and so did his fear. Was he already too late? Then sound knock. He ignored it. Probably Jimin again. Another knock. Furthermore, urgent. Then stood slowly. Heart escaped. His hands shook as he reached out there. He opened it. Jungkook stood there completely drenched. His hair was flat, his black coat dropping his eyes at once, searching things needed Jungkook. Jungkook was shaking. "I was wrong, Taehoon. I was so wrong." Jungkook taking a step forward. "I didn't mean to shout. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you feel like you didn't matter." Jungkook, his voice cracked. You matter more than anything, more than the company, the house, the world. You are everything to me." The stood frozen, lips parted as anything, barely a whisper. "Then why didn't you stop me?" Jungkook softly. "I was scared. I was frozen. I didn't know how to fix it. But now I do." Jungkook pressing his hand to his. "I haven't eaten. I haven't slept. I haven't been since you left." His voice breaking. "Why now, Jungkook? Why you came here now?" Jungkook taking a deep breath. "Because I can't live without you. Because 2 days without you feels like here. Because you said I was your home." Jungkook was trembling, but the truth is, you are mountain. You always have been. I was just too scared to say how much I need you. Blinked fast, his vision blurry. One shaky step, then another. He closed the distance between them and pressed his forehead against Jungkook. Their tears mixed with rain. Taehoon whispering, "Don't ever yell at me like that again." Jungkook nodding fast. "I won't. I swear I'll listen next time. I should shout and I'll choose you." They stood there in hallway, danced, crying, clutching to each other. Taehoon softly, I just want you to see me, not just manage me like another problem." Jungkook pulling him closer. "I do see you. I see every part of you, even the loud part, the emotional part, the strong part. I want all you." And in that moment, something in Thea let go, not love, but fear. He let Jungkook hold him. He felt himself lean in. Jungkook whispering into his ears, "I love you, Taehoon, and I am never letting go again." Taehoon mumbling back, "You better not." The apartment smelled like soya sauce, garlic, and something gently fried comfort food in it. Trusted from the hunger, know how to heal heart with food and warmth. Tonight the table was set like a quiet offering of peace. The hung sat opposite Jungkook tried near running under the small dining table. Neither of them pulled away their home, softly glancing at Jungkook. I didn't expect to see her tonight. Her voice held no longer anger, just gentle colors swapped in quiet curtain. Jungle sitting straight, voice calm. I didn't expect to come early either, but I couldn't say a word. The chopstick frozen mid-air. His heart skipped a bit, but he didn't speak. They ate mostly in a silence, just the soft click on dishes, the gentle hum of the fan, and little noise from the hunger who too busy watching cartoon to notice the quiet tension. Then Tehan's sister was a plate or a grilled fish to a Jungkook. Tehan's sister smiling a little. He used to hate these, still does. I think Tehan rolled his eyes. I still do. Jungkook joked softly, and for one small moment, that one didn't feel so heavy. Under the table, Jungkook hand reached for Tehan's. And no sudden movement, no rush, just a gentle squeeze, a apology, a quiet promise. The food has been laid on the small guest room, a clear towel of soft pillow, but Jungkook never touched it. The door click stood behind him. He stepped inside, following the home figure into the softly lit room. The walls were painted a calm cream. The bed was small. A full blanket sat nearby. Jungkook didn't look away from Taekook, not even once. Taekook closed his arms. Her brought relief. So, are you planning to spoon me in my sister's guest room, or just stand there and both like a second lead in drama? His voice softened at the end like a wall, lowering piece by piece. Jungkook stepped forward, voice quiet. You scared me, Taehoon. When you left, I couldn't think. I could be sleep. Taehoon whispering, still not moving. Good. Now you know how it feels like when you sought me out. Jungkook didn't argue. He simply wrapped his arms around Taehoon and pulled him into his chest like he was something public and precious. Taehoon rested for 1 second, then melted into his forehead, pressed against Jungkook collarbone. Taehoon softly, I thought you would come later. I was not ready to forgive you. Jungkook pressing his hand gently to Taehoon back. I'll wait as long as you need, not even forever. Taehoon snorted softly. You say that now, but wait till I snort to seal the blanket. Jungkook smiling. I'm still not letting go. He titled Taehoon's chin, nerved eyes, tried looking. The fire in them was not burning well. It was steady, warm like a lamp in the dark. The hungry spring then set up Jungkook and proved the world outside was quiet and dropped gently on the window like a Lobby instead small room, carpet around everything, straight rectangle, body start breathing. Tehung was the first to wake up. His eyes slowly opened, heavy from lack of sleep and too many emotions. His body rested in place, his lips were dry, but the memories were fresh. Jungkook was Jungkook hand, Tehung name whispered like a secret into the night. His blind Jungkook was all around him tightly, one strong arm rested around Taehoong's waist. Taehoong thinking this man sleep like a rock and still somehow he has the energy of a superhero, totally unfair. Taehoong sat up quickly, pulling the blanket around himself. He rubbed the side of his neck and feeling him from, oh, come on, did you seriously try to leave a mark on me? He touched the spot again. It was a little jungle behind him. I still close while sleeping. You made a louder sound when I did that one. Tan India Jungkook, we are not at the penthouse. Remember, my sister is right outside. Jungkook yelling, look at the door. Taehoong, yeah, and you also call my name so loudly. I am so the neighbor heard it too. He pulled on a hoodie. Of course, it was Jungkook and doubled it over his head. Jungkook sat up slowly, his hair messy, his face smiled. Jungkook, and you were louder. Taehoong, mumbling, I really don't like you right now. His words were soft with anger behind them. Jungkook smiled warmly and leaned into a gentle to Taehoong's shoulder. Jungkook, this is a liar. Before Taehoong could say anything back, someone knocked on the door. Come a very familiar voice. Taehoong's sister shouting from the hallway. If I find even bro one, you two are buying me a whole new apartment. Taehoong ran and dropped his feet into pillow, hiding there.